Hello there and welcome back. My name is Lacey and today I'm going to be going over how to deal with the anti-personnel mines. This is not really going to be how to spot them, as, spotting them really relies on understanding the world and how it's going, but more how to relay the information that these mines are here, how to deal with the injuries if you do sustain them from a landmine, and how really to survive with the new landmines in the world. This is more aftercare than anything else, so let's get into it. First and foremost, let me save my kit, as I may die in this process. It's a big thing nowadays. You want to save your kit, make sure that you have a good kit that you're running. But as we can see here, I've got a basic set of medical and landmine markers there. Landmine markers are going to be the bread and butter of actually relaying that mines are in the area, especially if I have stumbled upon a hostile set of mines. Their own minefield that they've set up, this allows me to mark it. The medical ensures that I'm not dying easily to these landmines. As we can see here, just barely, there are little decals on these pavement tiles, and those are mines. Mines are about the size of a grenade there, and interesting thing is, if you step on them, you blow up. There's really no way around that, though it requires that you actually step on them. As you see there, it is very easy to completely miss mines, especially if you see them, but on the off chance, I could just, willy-nilly walk all the way through the minefield, never step on a single one. So mines are only dangerous if you step on them. These being the Soviet mines, they are a little smaller, so they do have that small extra area to step on. The American ones are a little taller. Now, that size comes with a few changes. Not a few changes, a few differences between the Soviet and American mines. For one, the American mines are armed instantly, and they can be disarmed relatively quickly, as we see right there. Soviet mines can't do that, but once they're placed down, it takes about 60 seconds, or exactly 60 seconds, before they are armed. So you can place them down in advance and then run back over them to get through the minefield. This makes them a little more ideal for set and forget kind of operations, where the Americans, you kind of have to recognize where you set them. If you aren't paying attention, you can accidentally run over them. So, with the landmine markers, one of the big things is, as you can see walking around, I've spotted a lot of these mines. If I hold Alt, I should get prompts to place markers. This prompt is really delayed when it comes to actually showing up. You have to have them in visibility range for a few moments before you actually get the prompt. But for the most part, if you take things slow, you'll be able to actually place and see the marker before you even see the landmine, as it doesn't really go off of what you can physically see, but what you're theoretically able to see. If, like, those bushes weren't there, I could see landmines there. So, markers there, they consist even after the mine has blown up. So, the Soviet mine that I've marked over here, if I come up to it and shoot it, as we see there, the only real way to actually disable a Soviet mine, the mine marker is still there, even though that mine has been destroyed. So, just because you see mine markers does not mean that they're mines. Use common sense, take it slow, check to see if you see mines. Best to assume that there is, but they could have all been cleared out by the time you get there, and people have not picked up those mine markers. From there, that's about it for what the main difference and dangers of those are. Now I want to actually stepping on a mine. Now, stepping on a mine, there are really two outcomes to that. It's instant death, or as we see here, my guy basically has no legs now. His legs are completely chewed up, and as soon as he gets to, he will have moments to kind of patch those legs back together. So, when we get into actually patching, the medical supplies become very prevalent. So you have generally 2 heavy bleeds on both of your legs, or both of your legs have a heavy bleed. If you do not treat these quickly, you will bleed out. So the fastest way to treat them is to tourniquets and then slap them with bandages. As they bleed faster than you can apply a single bandage, tourniquets are really the only way to save yourself in this instant. Unless you have friendlies already treating you, which most of the case, you may or may not. They may not want to risk it running into a minefield to save your sorry ass after you hit, you know, life-ending bombs. So after they're patched up, remove the tourniquets, and as you can see there, I went from, you know, half to maybe a little over a quarter, about 3/8 of my overall blood amount. From there, don't drop that on the floor. I can slap myself with some saline, and then some morphine, and I'm good to go. So landmines, they are dangerous, though their danger is only as unequipped as you are. So if I did not have the 2 tourniquets there, that would have been game ending for me. I would not have survived. But in the instance like this, they are completely survivable if you have the medical supplies. And as you've seen with that, the landmine markers do help you spot them a little bit easier than, you know, freeballing it, not actually being able to see them completely. Now, ideally, this is probably the best situation to spotting mines, but on the off chance that they are out in the woods, take it slow, kind of keep an eye out. Now, AI, on the other hand, does not give any care in the world when it comes down to landmines. They will walk through a minefield and completely obliterate a squad on the off chance that means that they get to where they're going. They will engage opponents and do everything as if the minefield isn't there. So AI do not have any way of dealing with mines. So if you are a player who uses a lot of mines, they're going to follow the road, obviously. Going to completely miss the minefield because they just aren't set to path through there. But as we see there, they hit the mine, they're injured, they'll pop smoke, they'll try to treat them, and in that process of actually trying to treat, more will either get injured or they'll treat them, they'll get up, and they'll walk into the mines again. So, mines are very easy to deal with once you know where they are or when you know to expect them. It's that expectation of where those mines are that is really the main issue when it comes down to dealing with them. So, just while you're out there, take your time. Make sure you are packing the right equipment. Make sure you have the medical supplies necessary to patch yourself back up if you do survive. And, yeah, mines ain't shit if you know what you're doing. With that, if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit the like button. If you guys want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon next to it to get notifications of any time I post. And with all that, thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye!